November 8th at 6 a.m. in the morning. Getting ready to take off and do some stuff. Got to wait for a nice downpour that came along early this morning. So I thought I'd come out and let you see what our little rainfall's about. Kind of a special day for me. November 8th is my 6-month anniversary being in the Philippines. See that lightning? Isn't that nice? These walkways up here are under about an inch or so of water. This is probably the biggest downpour I've even seen since I've been here. It just arrived this morning. Really nice. Listen to that. I love listening to the rain. So my plans for today, to take off on my bike when the mall opens. It's where BDO Bank is. So I qualify to be able to open a bank account on November 8th because I arrived here on May 8th in the Philippines on my passport. 2 a.m. in the morning. So you have to be here 6 months. Technically, you can get around it, but technically you have to be here 6 months to open a bank account. So I'm going to go open a bank account today. We'll see how that goes. Actually, it went pretty good because I'm voicing over this later on. I wanted you to hear the rain and watch for the flashes, and then there's thunder. That little place where the light is on down there, that's a little eatery down there. Great Philippine food. They open about 6 o'clock in the morning. Notice everybody's got their rain slickers on. Everybody carries them under their seat. I've worn them a few times. In this downpour, I definitely would put it on. You have to have a visor, otherwise the rain smacks you in the face like bullets. Visor and some glasses on. But isn't that awesome? Had a bug on my screen, had to blow it off there. Now once in a while you're going to see the light lighten up. Rain blowing off the roof. Man, it's coming down really good. See it blowing off the back side of the building there? It's just a little wind, a lot of rain. It is the tropics, and right next door to us is the mountains and the rainforest. So we get what comes off the rainforest. The rainforest gets hit every day. Pretty much. But it is a tropical system, just happened to pop through, kind of on and off all day apparently. If it isn't real bad, I like riding in it and have to go to the mall to the bank to open an account. So I will be riding in it. But on the forecast, it's supposed to quit around 9:30 and stay away till about 2, 3 o'clock, 4 o'clock. And typically, it did. It petered out. I rode all the way to the mall without getting wet, didn't wear a slicker, nothing. Just my bathing suit and my tank top. So they don't last very long. They don't like downpour for a day straight. It doesn't happen like that unless there's a typhoon. And so far we haven't had any typhoons this year. We catch the skirts of them as they go by because they're way, way up north of us. They follow a pattern, and they don't affect Dumageddon hardly at all. Like I said, this is the first big rain, and this isn't even off a typhoon. But it rains all the time, but not as heavy. This is a downpour. I'm surprised we didn't lose power today. And I'm going to show you in a second why we should have lost power. See the raindrops slamming down there on the ground? Unfortunately, I try to zoom in and my light goes off. And on. The mountains aren't even there. You can't see them. The rain's dumping. I love when it's raining and I'm trying to sleep. So nice. But the eatery still gets people stopping in there if you can see it. And I'm not going to eat there. I'm going to do my bank. I would guess I'd probably take an hour, sign up for an account. I got they don't call it a checking, they call it an ATM account, and it draws interest. And then I'm going to cash. What's really convenient about it is around here, you carry around, the ATM machines give you mostly 1,000 pesos bills. You can't spend them anywhere. You probably saw it in most everybody's videos, including my last ones. So you have to go get change all the time and try to get change, and all the vendors don't have it. And it's really tough. So opening this bank account, when I go in there, I can grab lots of 500 pesos bills. And usually my lunches and dinners never go over that. So I have change coming back, but they only have to give me a little bit of change. Everybody can change you out on a 500 pesos bill. That water right there, see how shiny that floor is? That's underwater. And as I walk down this is the hallway where I used to live. I go down by my new apartment. Look at all the water. Got an inch of water there. And remember, there's lightning and thunder going on. So I think I'm going to see if I've been a good boy and God's watching me. I'm going to walk in this water and go out on the ledge and watch a little lightning. That whole hallway is underwater, see it? I'll kick a little up for you here. And there's the doorway to my apartment. And luckily they put nice ledges in front of them, so everything's tile around here, even the rooms. So it didn't go into the door. But the wind blows it and it comes right on the balcony. And I can't get too close to the balcony out there because the wind's blowing rain in it. I don't have a cover on my phone. Some people were sitting out here last night. There is the lightning. Of course, right when I'm standing in the water, here comes the lightning. I think I have a negative reaction to lightning because even when I was in Florida, the lightning capital of the world, as soon as lightning and thunder even is visual, everybody runs out of the water, except you know who. And I'm still kicking. I wonder if that's tempting fate. God walked on water. Well, let's see what goes on here. A little more lightning. Now, I'm at the other end right now, not in that hallway anymore. I'm way back down overlooking the pool. Right where the power boxes are, and I'm standing in 2 inches of water. And this is on the back side of the building. Those lines coming down are power lines. They don't have like power lines running into boxes.
Great time to be out.
Yeah, there's that guy. Wait till you see his hair stand up on end. Yeah. At least he's not homeless. But those cables come down and they just have them tied off to the rail and running into apartments and all that. It's not tied in very good. I'm going to show you another where it comes out of the transformers. I'm going to stand right next to them in the water. And it looks like there's extension cords coming from the transformers to the building. And pretty much it's what it is. That's even a tower sticking up there with the cables running down. See, all these wires just, there's no rhyme or reason. They just string them the easiest way they can get them somewhere. Tie them around a rail, tape them to a rail. Look at how much water there is. In about 20-30 minutes, the 2 ladies that run the place, Annie and Vivian. I came out and they were out pushing all this off and mopping it up. They do an awesome job of taking care of this place. I try to help them and they just, no, you can't. No, you can't. They want to do their job, and I'm used to doing this kind of stuff, and I don't know, I hate to see them doing it, you know, because they work their butts off. And I kind of miss it. Maintaining buildings and doing this and that and taking care of my properties and fixing things, and I have nothing to fix here. I would love to pitch in a little bit. The other one asked me one day, she said, but we can't pay you. I said, I don't want to be paid. It's when you do something for your whole life and everything, and home buildings and all that, and construction and all facets from electricity to plumbing and all this stuff, that's what your life was. There's some transformers. And it's still pouring rain, but I think I can get to the corner over here. Still standing in 2 inches of water, because it's off by the corner. Everybody's heading to work. And most of the pavement here is not blacktop. It's concrete. And in concrete, it's very slick when it gets wet. I tried to walk out over here, but the rain's coming in on that side. So I'll stand here and show you the transformers. I'm sure transformers won't attract lightning. I'm sure me holding this on a selfie stick, holding this thing up, there goes some lightning. Doesn't attract lightning, standing in water. Oh well, must be living right. Now see those things coming to the building? That's coming from the transformers right into the building. That's what the building runs off of. Those wires that look like extension cords. The whole apartment building. And then you got a wad of wiring over there. That's why I'm totally surprised, because we do lose power a lot. It's called brownouts. It's a normal word around here. So if you're charging things and playing on the internet, maybe doing some business if that's what you do. A lot of people do internet stuff to make money here. You just got to put up with it, because you might be in a conversation with somebody. A lot of people do education things for people over teaching and charge for it over the internet, and they lose them all the time. Then they got to reopen, get people on. I lose people all the time that I'm doing. They're doing live stuff, and I'll get knocked off, and I can't get back on. People in the United States that do live YouTubes. But I got my banking done, so now my bank's set up here. I only got 1 or 2 things on my bucket list left to do before I'm totally set. And the banking was pretty important. You got to have your SRV card, your alien certificate of registration, and you can't do that without. You got to have that, your passport set up, everything right to walk into the bank. They ask you got to fill out a tax form for the United States, because if you're drawing interest, they have to declare it to the United States as part of your income. So here's the water in my place. Ta-da! Nothing. So I guess I'll let you go. I just wanted to show you a rainstorm and fill you in on what the banking was about. Got it full of pesos now.